Okay, here we go. We're going to show you the inside of this mint condition cream puff 2000 Ford Excursion 7.3 power stroke 4x4 with the limited package. If you're an Excursion person, then you know that this is the one everybody wants. This is the first year made. This is the collector. This is the one with the 7.3, very sought after 7.3. Only put those in for 2 years. And then obviously 4x4 with the limited package. This was the most loaded out you could get. A state green metallic, the signature color in 2000 when these were, a new market vehicle. And this one only has 51,000 miles on the second owner. Just a beautiful, beautiful rig. Iconic Excursion. Everybody knows they're so sought after right now. They're going up in value like crazy, especially ones like this that are really, really well preserved and have these kind of options. And this one, my personal vehicle, it's just gorgeous. Very, very well kept. Gorgeous seats. All the plastic is in great shape. And again, Ford knocked it out of the park with this model. The Excursion, the biggest, heaviest SUV ever made. They were going after the Suburban, but they did one better. They threw a diesel in it, and man, they'll never make SUVs like this again. Full of luxury features, you know, the heated seats, the power seats, 6-disc CD player, just a timeless vehicle. And I've had it for a little over 2 years, and man, I have just loved this truck. It's just been so good to me, and you just feel like the king of the world when you're in one of these. Hands down, the most comfortable seats you will ever sit in. Just the interior is just timeless. It's hard to believe that this is a, 22, 23-year-old truck now. Oh no, it is, 23 to 24 years old now. Good Lord. I remember when these came out, and it was like, man, if you had one of these, you were money. I mean, this was the thing to have. And just so smart how they did stuff, for the contract guys, they could have their clip there. And I mean, they had cup holders everywhere. That pulls out to be a cup holder. Cup holders right there on the bottom, cup holders here. Just a great truck. And again, this one's just been really well preserved. It's not worn out. Like I said, 51,000 miles on it, which is unheard of. Came out of the coast of Maryland. I bought it from the original owner, and they used it at their kind of weekend summer house on the coast. So it was a coastal truck, and again, just so nice. And these are so hard to find now because most of them have been used as work trucks, or if they were family haulers, they just were abused to hell and back. So when you do see ones that are really low mileage and really clean and well preserved, man, they go for a lot of money. And I see why, because in the new world of, these aluminum trucks and electric vehicles, not hating by any means, but something this heavy, this well built, this was the end of an era for sure. They will never make trucks like this again. This thing weighs a million kajillion pounds. The 7.3 engine is like just the best diesel engine you can get. So low maintenance, so easy to maintain, and they will be the last thing on this earth. The 7.3 and cockroaches, I swear, are going to be like the only thing left after the world ends. But so 7.3 in these, just awesome, awesome engine. But there you go. All the plastic, everything's in great shape. All the stickers are still there. You can see all the lights work. I don't have the car turned on, but even this guy tells you I think the temperature and the direction, that still works, which those never work. My other Excursion, that thing was broken. But this one, still great. And again, I just love how smart they were. There's like, you know, handles to get up in it everywhere. The seats, I just love the seats, like the big cushy leather. When you're sitting up riding in this thing, again, with that 7.3, the way that, you know, it just sounds, the way that it feels, the way that it shifts, you just feel like you're the king of the world. You know, you're riding in a 2500 chassis with a huge, awesome diesel in it. Your 4x4, you're sitting here at God knows how many thousands of pounds, like probably, you know, 8,000 pounds. And you just know, like, this thing is the biggest thing on the road. And everyone's getting out of your way. Yet it still has a softness to the look of it. It still looks refined, even though it's a complete monster mammoth. It still can be like pulling up to the valet at the country club. And that's what Ford did so well with this truck. It is a complete monster beast, yet has this refinement to it, this little softness to it when you look at it. And they just really like hit the mark so well with this. It's a shame it didn't last longer than it did, but I think, again, that's why you're seeing them become collectors and why the values have just gone up like crazy. Just very few vehicles hit the mark like this one did. And yeah, Ford just really had a great thing going here. And I think people realize it more now than they did back then, because the automotive industry changed drastically shortly after this was introduced. And you see where it is now. And now with gas mileage and electric and lightweight, you'll never see something like this again. And it's kind of a shame, but yeah, it's a great piece of automotive history. And this one especially, because just the stance, the color, the low mileage, the options. This was the most optioned out you can get in 2000. Obviously, first year made, and this is the one right here.